we are back and we have another grant. And it's grant opportunity, y'all. It is for $5,000. $5,000 of free money that you do not have to pay back. And similar to the past videos, y'all, this grant does not have a deadline. Now, you know that a grantor can close the grant at any time that they see fit for any reason, and of course, they can run out of money. So please apply for this grant opportunity ASAP. If you are ready to apply by the end of this video, which I hope that you are, but this grantor already says mini essays. You only have to answer 2 substantive questions, and they only give you 250 words. So they want you to be really concise in order to convey to them why you should walk away with this $5,000. They even said some of the things that you can use the money for. So you can use the money for marketing, you can use it for technology, you can even use it to hire a consultant. So this grantor is looking to fund businesses to assist them in growing and scaling. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Ebony, a licensed attorney out of the state of Missouri, and on this channel we focus on grants, legal tips, and setting a foundation for your business to get you to generational wealth, because yes, money is good, but I want your money to serve generation after generation after generation. Check out that small business grant playlist. Similar to this grant, there are several no deadline grants in there, no business needed grants in there, and global opportunities. So wherever you are in the world, there's potentially a grant opportunity for you and your business. And my ebooks, which will help you be able to submit a successful grant application, because why find out about all these grants you apply in Christmas? They are buy one, get one free. You buy that workbook, you'll get that second ebook for free. The workbook has sample answers, quizzes, fill in the blanks, where to find grants, and link will be in the description. So you can go to the website, look at those 5-star reviews, and in the Patreon, I put links to different grant opportunities. I put cohorts in there. I put articles, just, business information that you might want to have. And I've also started putting scholarships in there. So if you're someone that's looking to get back into your educational bag, come on over to the Patreon to find some grant opportunities. Yes, the information is locked, but once you become a member, all of that information will get unlocked for you to continue your journey to generational wealth. And if you've seen my last 2 grant list videos and you're like, how can I get my industry in one of these videos? Gotta leave a comment. I go through the comments, so if you leave me a comment and let me know your city, state, and our industry, you could possibly see a grant opportunity that is aligned with your business. Now, back to this grant opportunity. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention, you can also use the grant money to revamp your website. So if that is something you just like, oh my gosh, it's too expensive, $5,000 might be the way to revamp that website. The questions that you will have to answer. The first question, how will you use the $5,000 grant to grow your business? Now, you already know when they start asking you what you're going to do with the money, you break it all the way down. And when we say all the way down, we mean all the way down to the paper, the pencil, the pen, the stamp. If you're still mailing things, don't just think big picture. Think about every single thing. But this grantor added on, how will that help you grow your business? So if you're going to hire a consultant and that's in there, what exactly is this consultant going to do to grow your business? So remember, not only do you have to say how you're going to allocate the funds, you got to make sure you're answering that second piece on how it's going to help grow your business. And of course, this money is taxable, especially $5,000. So please set aside a percentage for Uncle Sam. I typically say 10%, and I'm going to keep stressing that this is a random number, okay? I am the lawyer, I'm not the accountant. You might need to put aside more, you might need to put aside less. But just make sure at a minimum you're thinking about that, because I don't want your business to tank because of delinquent taxes. And more importantly, I don't want you to not be able to get future funding opportunities because you have delinquent taxes. And especially if you're trying to get a loan, the lender, when doing their due diligence, they definitely check for delinquent taxes. And We ain't trying to leave no money on the table because we owe Uncle Sam. And the second question, what impact will this grant have on you and community? You know that grantors want you to be in community and want you to be thinking about community. And I'm going to stress this as well. Even if you don't have a business right now, get in your community, okay? Because these grantors, that is typically their mission, to impact community in a positive way. And that is why they want to fund folks that are already in community to help them continue to successfully meet their mission. So get in your community. And on top of, we talked about the financial piece, they are going to want to have profit and loss statement, bank statement, or taxes. Not all three, just one of those they're going to need because they're looking for businesses that have revenue. Now, they didn't say how much revenue. They just want to make sure that you have some money coming through the door. And the things that they're going to judge your application on: the potential impact of the funds, which that's in your first question, the clarity of your goals and plan, being concise. And that is why they limit it to 250 words, because they want to make sure that you can elevator pitch it. Okay, so making sure that you are not giving them any additional information that they do not need. And the final thing, which I know you know, business traction and impact on community. Again, get in that community, make sure you're doing that so your business can be successful. And this next one, I already know what your answer is going to be. You can submit an optional 1-minute video. Nothing is optional, because that video, that is going to allow you more time to get in front of that grantor. And with that video, you can pull some type of emotion out of that grantor. I typically say having them laughing and feeling inspired. However, if they drop a tear, they drop a tear. But I don't want that to be your strategy all the time to get the grantor to cry, right? People typically do things when they're happy. I might give a few extra dollars if I'm laughing versus I'm crying and I'm thinking about things. So that's just my recommendation. Do whatever you think is going to be best for your application to walk away with this $5,000. This is a US-based business, and they specifically said that you must legally be operating in the US. So when you think about that, it's not just, oh, I have an LLC or I'm a sole proprietor. Are there state requirements? Okay, so if you gotta have business licenses, all of the different things, they're going to check for that as well. You must be in business a minimum of 18 months. So they are definitely looking for startups, but unfortunately, if you have not already started your business, you are not eligible for this grant opportunity, but go to that playlist. There are several opportunities for you and your business in that list. But leave that comment. Let me know where you're watching from, city, state, and our industries, to possibly see a grant that is aligned with your business in my next grant list video. Now, with all of that, let's look at this grant. All right, y'all. This grant opportunity is sponsored by Black and Brown Founders, and it is their Empowered Growth Fund. Do not run out, because this $5,000 is not limited to someone that is 100% the owner. It has to be someone that is 51% and identify as someone from an underrepresented community. We've talked about all of the things on this page. I will say, whenever you come here, there will be a pop-up to join their email list. And I already know that you're going to join that email list, because what that does is, if there is an opportunity that is coming down the pipeline, they're likely going to send that to their email list before they publicize it. And as we already talked about this optional pitch video, you're gonna submit that, so we might as well just pretend like the word optional is not even on this website. And before you submit your application, if you have questions, do this, want to learn more, give them your information and have a conversation with that grantor, because you do not want to miss your opportunity for $5,000 because you were guessing on what you thought the grantor wanted, versus they're saying that we are available to answer questions to ensure as many people as possible can submit a successful grant application. Once you do all of that and finish your application, you're gonna come back here, leave me that comment, let me know that you submitted your grant application, or let me know that you are now walking away with $5,000, which means that you submitted a successful grant application, which is a goal of this channel. But check out that ebook, check out the workbook, check out the Patreon, check out the small business grant playlist. You cannot miss free money for your business. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am always grateful for the support. And of course, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day, and I will see y'all next time.